set up in the saddle here. I'm kind of near a bedding area by this cliff, and my thermals are dropping. I put most of the movement ahead of me, so up the hill for me. And I'm honestly really not that far up a hill. This is kind of a low hill. And I have an east wind, so it's blowing down with my thermals and all the movements above me. I'm hoping to catch that 10-pointer here again. It's pretty common for us to see him up here at night or in the evening, so hopefully we get it done. And I feel like the spot's either going to be super quiet or super hot, and it's going to work or it's going to fail, so we'll see what happens. Kind of a gutsy spot, though.
I ended up not seeing anything that night, but it was still a really awesome sit, really beautiful. It's really cool to sit in old oak trees and in these hills on these ridge tops and watch the sun go down over the hills and stuff. It's just really cool. The next morning, my brother Nick and I went and sat in basically the same ridge top, just on the other side of the hill because the wind switched to the other side. We didn't see much of anything, just a lot of squirrels and this one spike buck.
I just got finished setting up. I am hunting down in like a ravine, gully type spot, over a scrape. And I have 2 saddles, like 200 yards, not 200 yards, like 100 yards that way. So I'm thinking they're gonna come down those saddles and walk down this trail, hit up the scrape, and then go out into the field. Just kind of the thought. My brother-in-law Ben saw a big one way up on top of this hill. Like biggest buck he's ever seen in his life. So hopefully maybe we see that one. Who knows? I'm gonna do some calling and stuff though, and kick this thing off, but probably won't do a whole lot of talking. So sorry. You know what would be super cool and honestly pretty helpful? Is if you guys, at this point in the video, decided to pray for me that I shoot a deer here. It would be cool. It would be cool. I think you guys should do it. Maybe. Oh, it's raining again. Let's go. Seriously though, I would really appreciate it. He totally snuck up on me. That was insane. He stopped right there, and he was behind tons of brush. And I think I maybe just moved a little too much. I thought it was I thought I had enough cover there, and he was stopped. So I was trying to find my rangefinder because I wanted to remember what my range was there on that trail. And yeah, I think I just moved too much. And he saw me, but he was behind a whole bunch of brush. So I figured I was fine, but I guess not. Luckily, it wasn't like a big deer. Like, that was very questionable. I don't think I would have shot him if he was even, like, I had the ability to shoot him. But that was super cool. He didn't blow or anything like that, so hopefully still some luck left. Also, when I picked out this tree, I figured it was going to be too open. I saw it and I was like, it's really the only one that I can really set up in with a good range to where I want. But honestly, it's too open of a tree. So I'm glad I made that mistake on a smaller, he wasn't small, but like on a smaller deer. Maybe 2.5 years old, honestly. Now I'm thinking about it, I wouldn't have shot him. But that was a good encounter. I love that. We'll see if he comes around to the front at all, but probably not.
The next morning, I sat in our west water hole, and it was a super fun sit. It was like an hour and 30-minute sit. Walked out just as the sun was coming up and saw like 3 deer. And it was really cool, just the perfect little sit.
That was cool. I just had a turkey fly from there all the way right above me and land right over there. came down from above me up here. Came down. I had multiple opportunities to shoot him. Obviously, I wouldn't, but multiple opportunities to shoot him. And then I waited. He went out like 50 yards into the food plot. So then I started calling him because I wanted to get him on my phone camera and also just experiment with the calls and stuff.